Hey everybody, it is Dustin Bogle here with Gym Reinforcements, and I am joined by a good friend and fellow gym owner. It is Ethan Bowman, and he's actually a fellow Texan. So Ethan, thank you for joining me on this quick interview, man.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. So just so the audience knows who you are, where you are, what is the name of your gym? If they can't read the wall behind you, and then where are you located?
Uh, we are Rockwall Fit Body Boot Camp, and we're located in Rockwall, Texas, which is about 30 miles east of Dallas.
Love it. Yeah. I always joke because I originally was from California. We speak in minutes, but people in Texas speak in miles. So it's because you can say, oh, it's 30 minutes away, but it's 3 miles in distance. So that doesn't mean
Right. Yeah.
anything, the miles. It's how much traffic do I need to be prepared to drive through?
Yeah.
And honestly, 30 minutes is the minimum to get anywhere in California. So random tangent. Proud to be a Texan now.
Good.
So no more traffic. All right, dude. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is your experience with your lead follow-up, how it's evolved over time. It is a major pain point for a lot of gym owners. They opened it because they love coaching, they love helping people, they love building relationships, teaching people what most people don't know about nutrition and training. But there's all these hats that you got to wear as a gym owner, and sometimes you're not so thrilled about them. You know you got to get them done, but eventually you want to get out of doing the things you don't care for so you can do more of the things you do enjoy doing. So we're here to talk lead follow-up. So you guys get leads. It's a hot area for fitness. People really are concerned with their health and their fitness. It's more of an aware city, I would say. So when you were attracting leads through your ads, who was doing the lead follow-up?
That was me.
Okay.
I was doing it. Yeah.
All right.
We had an admin working for us. She left in October of last year. And so, I was doing a little bit with her also, but as soon as she left, that all kind of fell on me.
Got it. And so you're already wearing a lot of hats, but how much time could you really devote to like calling leads, texting them, and getting them through the doors?
Not a whole lot. And the thing about it is, it's like you said, you wear all those hats, then you sit down and you text a lead or you call a lead and they don't answer back. So it's following up and following up and following up. And it's just, kind of turns into a major time burner and
Yes.
something that was really affecting me and my performance and actually, my mental health also.
Yeah. I get it, dude, because you can feel guilty that if you let you're spinning 9 plates right now, and when you let one drop, you feel that, you internalize it, you feel that guilt. So would you say that that's your number one frustration with follow-up is lack of pickups or responses, or was there something else that really frustrated you with follow-up?
Yeah, I would say lack of pickups and responses and just the time, the
Yeah.
time that I had to dedicate to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Could have been
So
doing
then you heard about this crazy service that I'm offering called Gym Reinforcements, where we take it over for you. You got a sales associate plugged in. They started making the calls. They start doing the texts and the emails and everything on your behalf, even answering comments on your social media, just so you can completely step away from it and move on to other things. So tell the audience, what is it that you've seen in terms of results? Could be numbers, could be non-numbers, anything that you want to share.
it's numbers. Louis, who we're working with right now, he's relentless, man. He gets in there and he gets the job done, and it's numbers, it's people through the door, it's more people get to experience the fit body workouts, and so yeah, man, it has been such a huge help for me.
Awesome. And I know you recently had a 6-week challenge. Do you remember how many people Louis sold into that challenge?
About 40, yeah.
Nice.
40, 45, 50, something like that. Yeah, lots and lots. And this basically came from our lead list.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, like now you can let that go. You can let him do it. And if you now have this time freed up. And so now it's been given to you, you invested in it, you invest in this program so you can get that time back. And that's what our job is as entrepreneurs and business owners is you do something until you need to move on to the next higher level task. And you eventually got to train somebody else to take it over or build a system, automate it, whatever, it depends on what you're working on. So now that you have this time freed up, what do you find yourself working on that is, a good return on your investment, like a good use of your freed up time?
Sure. It's now like working on my business instead of more working, in my business. And
Yes.
so, right now I'm able to, get that 1,000-foot view of everything, and that allows me to, look at our costs for things, kind of analyze, money in, money out, what we can be, spending more money on, what we can cut, just,
Okay.
just really analyzing things from a bigger view.
So you can evaluate the P&L, you can look at the numbers, which ones are lacking. What
Mhm.
about membership sales? Because what we're talking about is following up to buy a trial, which is like a 6-week challenge. Is that something you're doing or you have your team doing?
I've got my team doing that now,
All right.
actually. That was me at one time, but again, we kind of figured out a process to where we can get the team members involved, and we're selling memberships on the floor, and it's made things a lot easier for us.
Love it. And that's it, dude. Like as a gym owner, you're gonna constantly get stuff thrown on your plate, and your goal is to get stuff off as equally as
Yeah.
quick, if not faster, because that plate can really start to stack up with a to-do list. So I'm so glad that you're asking for help, you're teaching, you're training, and you're thinking long term, because a lot of owners can get caught up in this is like a one-off task. Like I just need to respond to this text and get it done. And then I need to close this membership and just get it done. But you don't realize this is endless. You will
It
never
really is.
just get it
Yeah.
done, you know?
Yeah.
So unless you build a system that does not include you, you will be doing that forever. And so that's the higher level thinking you got to get to.
Yeah.
So I've talked to a lot of gym owners who are just on the fence. They know that what I put out, I obviously put my highest quality and highest attention to detail to, but they're still on the fence for whatever reason. Could be they are afraid to let it go and to let someone else own their leads, that they won't do as good of a job with them. Or how will they see what they're doing when they're a remote team member? They're so used to having someone in a chair at the gym. But, just at the end of the day, it's fear. Fear is the big umbrella word. What would you say to someone who has fear of trying out the gym reinforcements program?
From a personal standpoint, it has helped me tremendously with my work-life balance. If it's something that you're thinking about doing, do it. It is such a huge help. It'll get so much off your plate and allow you to, like I mentioned earlier, work on your business instead of working in your business.
Love it. And on that point, you said, more work-life balance. You shared a story with me, dude, that I thought was awesome, which was you haven't been home in many months for dinner because you were so busy opening and closing the gym and doing things like lead follow-up until finally this allowed you with your new schedule to be home in time for dinner. So could you share that story, what your wife said to you?
Sure. Yeah. So, when we opened up, um, we were open for 2 days before we were shut down. And so I knew that I was going to have to, work my tail off to do it. So for me, in my mind, that was, here at 4:45 and closing at 8 o'clock. And so, it got to a point to where I was never seeing my family. I've got two little kids, and I was missing out on a lot of stuff. And so, this kind of helped me to use my time, more efficiently, and allow me to see my family a lot more. And we sat down to dinner one night, and it was like the first time in months that my wife and my two kids sat down and ate together. And my wife looked at me and she said, "I'm so glad you're home. I'm so glad you get to eat with us." So that
Nice.
was very, very powerful, and it's a testament to your product,
Yes.
how
Thank
well
you,
it's
dude.
worked for me.
That's what it's all about. And I appreciate you saying that. Our mission at Gym Reinforcement is to create healthy bodies and healthy businesses through sales. And so that I think is a great example there is that, you got your health, which it sometimes comes down to your time health. Like how
Yeah.
unhealthy can you be with your time management and how healthy can your time management be? So this really helped you that. So I'm so glad to hear that. All right, man. Well, that's it. Just wanted to get a little insight at your experience and how things are going for you. And let's keep growing your business, man, and take it to the next level and fill that place up even more.
All right, we're going to do it.
Thank you, Ethan. Later, brother.